It is going to be another hot one all across West Texas. Temperature is still into the 90s and even some triple digits, but we'll have an opportunity of a few little isolated storm chances for today. So make sure you stay updated with the forecast and with any outdoor activities. Make sure you are staying hydrated and also taking those frequent breaks as well, as we have a heat advisory again across much of the Permian Basin towards the lower Trans-Pecos, even in the Big Country and Concho Valley. It will be more for the heat indices that will be well over the triple digits for areas like San Angelo, Abilene, and Brownwood, but here into the Permian Basin, a bit more drier air towards the surface. That will be more of those air temperatures, likely well above into those triple digits, at least for today. But at least right now, we're all feeling the mugginess, which is making it a warm start. 78 in Midland, 77 in Monahans, with 83 in Saragossa, 84 over in the Pecos. Dew points are into the 60s and 70s, so it feels rather steamy out there. The air you can wear, especially along into portions of the hill country, in which will make it into the triple digits by your early afternoon, which is when we'll be able to see the opportunity of a few little isolated showers and storms. But we can see the coverage is only going to be around 20 to maybe 10% of us as we go throughout much of the day. But it will give us more in the way of a mix of sun and clouds, especially in the basin, around 105 in Midland and Odessa today, 108 in Pecos, but we'll make it to 98 in Abilene, 99 in San Angelo. But once I factor in the humidity, we're all going to still be well into the triple digits. It's going to feel like 106 in Abilene, 106 in San Angelo. It's going to feel more like 101 in Brady with that heat index value, with much of the Permian Basin going to be more so feeling like the same as our actual air temperature. But with those storm chances, some of them could try to be strong to severe, a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk. I don't think everyone is going to see storms, but I think the coverage is going to be rather low, and it's going to be dependent on the one thing from a complex of showers and thunderstorms that is currently moving through the Red River, pushing in towards the DFW metro. But one thing I'm watching, if you can kind of see these little white lines here, these are what we call outflow boundaries. These boundaries are going to try to set up across portions of West Texas today to help give us an isolated storm or two, but the coverage is just going to remain fairly low, and the main reason is because high pressures overhead. It's going to try to limit these storm chances today, but let me show you what Future Track is showing as we head in towards around the late afternoon hours. A couple little isolated bubbly thunderstorms even along our dry line and towards the southern portions of the Permian Basin today, including areas like Fort Stockton, even towards Crockett County. But I think we could even see an isolated storm or two here in the Big Country, Concho Valley, but the coverage is just going to remain fairly low. I'm only expecting an isolated storm or two, but with these isolated storms or two, it could try to bring that wind threat with gusts over 65 miles per hour and even some hail up to quarter size. And we'll see these storms fizzle out as we work in towards our evening hours, with more of a mostly dry day heading into Tuesday, with more hot conditions with a few isolated storms towards the Guadalupe Mountains. Overall, though, we'll make it to about 103 in Midland tomorrow, 101 in Odessa, 106 in Pecos, 101 over into the Key City. Triple digits will stick with us as we go on throughout the next several days, nearly 10 degrees above normal for where we should be for this time of year, and that is overall going to be the trend, at least for quite a while. So just remember, especially with any outdoor activities, drink plenty of water, avoid any outdoor activities during the peak heat, and make sure you are taking breaks in the shade, especially in an air-conditioned spot. And remember, don't forget about your pets and your children as well. On top of that, though, we'll work with some breezier conditions, which at times will make it feel just a little bit better, but it will be a little breezy at times, winds gusting around 20 to 30 miles per hour, especially as we head closer towards the middle of the week. Forecast in detail today, it's going to be a very hot one, a mix of sun and clouds, isolated strong storms, about a 10% coverage, Big Country, Concho Valley. But we see ahead, we're not going to escape the triple digits nearly every single day. We're going to see those highs back into the triple digits, especially here in the Permian Basin with those breezier winds, with a 20% coverage of rain today and a 10% coverage of rain heading into Saturday. We'll be right back after the break.